I'm Mint Salad and I saw The Penguin episode 3, Bliss. It is directed by Craig Zobel, written by Noel Valdivia, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts and we're learning what happened to Victor's family. His family was a victim of the seawall breaking in The Batman. Remember when the Riddler did that? It caused a lot of damages. This episode made me think about the actual collateral damage caused and the humanity behind it, because this main character, or this side character, I like him. And I'm sad that his parents and his family and all his friends that he loved, they're all drowned. That's sad. More exactly though, he's like, I'm gonna have a hangout sesh with my friends on the roof. We're gonna watch the fireworks go boom. And the family's like, do you wanna have a dinner? And he's like, nah, man. I'm like, man, you should have had dinner with them because you didn't know that this is the last time you're gonna see them. Because as soon as the fireworks go boom, then another boom happens. A lot of booms, huge explosions, and then the seawall breaks and it floods that area of Crown Point. And that is what happened to Victor. After seeing this, I was like, man, Victor, I'm so sad for you. I can understand the predicament that you're in. Of course, he has his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's like, I'm gonna leave Gotham. And he's like, I wanna leave with you, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to leave. You know, I'm enjoying this position of power. And by the way that I mentioned that he's paying me a bunch of money, you know, he doesn't like the whole slavery thing, so he's giving me money. That's pretty cool. And she's like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm going to travel across the entire continental US of A to find a new life. Do you want to come join me? Now, this is a real test to whether a woman loves you or not, okay? Victor drives with Oz's car, by the way. Victor drives over to the chick, and she's standing in line to get on the Greyhound bus that she's going across country with on, right? In line, not waiting by the ticket booth or anything. No, she's going, and if he's not on with her, then it don't matter. He's lost his luck. He's not going to hang out with her. And I'm like, man, she really was not worth it. Okay, Victor. We got some fun things happening in the gang, drug, war activity world. I love it. Sofia's like, I got this new drug called Bliss, right? It's what they give people in Arkham. It keeps them nice and high and enjoying life like they're in a state of bliss. Hence the name. She's starting drug production, but she's got to figure out who is going to help send out the drug. And there's other teams, other gangs, other than the Falcons and the Maronis. We also got the Triads. And, you know, there's fun political things happening, but essentially they don't trust Sofia, but they definitely address her with respect compared to the Falcons, who don't really address her with respect, which is pretty cool. But head honcho Triad be like, yo, you gotta get somebody to vouch for you. And luckily, here's another thing that I really like about these dudes. They got some blackmail. Oh yes, Vidi. All big head honcho on the Falcons, but the biggest head honcho of them all, Luca. Oh yeah, remember him, introduced last episode? Yeah, his wife is sleeping with Vidi, and so he's like, yo, we got some blackmail. You're gonna endorse us, we're gonna do some drug selling, but not under the Falcons. Get them, get wrecked. And so they have a nice little productions going on. It's nice, it's going, it's awesome. But remember Victor, you know what he's doing with this time? Instead of enjoying the high, enjoying starting a new empire, new gang essentially, starting to run Gotham, which is really corrupt. If you can run Gotham, you're good, man. You can be part of that. But Victor, you know what Victor's doing? He's chasing a piece of tail. He texts his girlfriend. You know what, actually? He invites the chick over to Oz's place, which I would never do. Why would you do this? To essentially be like, oh yeah, girl, look, check it out. I'm hanging out, having a good old time. What you up to? And she's like, yeah, I haven't heard from you in a while, and I haven't heard from anyone, really? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go across country. And then she offers, hey, do you wanna come get a ticket? Whatever. And then he's texting, I'm gonna be there. And it's at this freaking club where Oz is at, making this deal. And Oz walks in, him typing tappity tap, and Oz, big curiosity, no sense of privacy whatsoever, is like, well, yo, what's up? What's up with that? And then I like how they have a heated discussion where Oz exclaims that he does respect Victor. And that makes me think, oh, he does respect Victor. I didn't think that he did. I thought that he was treating Victor as some sort of slave. But it does seem that Oz has come around to respecting Victor and think he has a lot of potential and has a lot of growth. And I like that. And so Victor ultimately has to live with himself. And then he goes and looks at the chick. She's about to go on the bus. And so he goes back. And guess what? The Maronis are like, yo, Oz, you double teaming us, bro. And we got Sofia and Oz are at gunpoint. I'm like, oh man, what's going to happen? You know what Victor does? He goes, crashes right through them. Some gunshots don't hit him. But instead, crashes the guy, gets Oz, and he asks Oz, what about Sofia? You know what's up? Before I say his final line, this is right after Oz and Sofia have a very emotional moment where Oz apologizes for lying to her and manipulating her and tries to get her trust again. And it's implied that Oz really screwed her over in the past. And that is why she was put in Arkham, is because of this thing that happened in the past. And Oz really screwed her over. And so she's having trust issues, and she's like, I'm struggling with trusting you, Oz. And he's like, I'm gonna go all waterworks and cry a little and express how sad I am and how remorseful I am for betraying you in the past. And then she's like, I accept it. Right? After all of this, all of the beautiful emotional moment, after all of that, guess what happens? After Victor slams through that Maroni, after Oz gets into the car, after Victor is like, what about Sofia? You know what Oz says? Screw her. What a snake. I wouldn't want Oz to be my friend at all. I would actually want to be Victor, probably. This episode ends on a cliffhanger. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm so excited. What happens next episode? I gotta know more. How does Sofia live? How does she live with the fact that Oz betrayed her? How is she going to deal with that? I'm so excited to see how she deals with everything, how everyone deals with everything. This is such a good series. I really like this episode. I gotta give it, it's a solid 7.9 out of 10. If you like this, if you watch another on the platform we like, that $20 dinos at patreon.com/ASEPresents for one movie review per 1 month. Go to this link tree, support the daily grind of all the daily movie reviews, so go here. And until next time, I'm in Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Boo